Hey, it's Eric again at Tri-State Public Safety. Today we're going to look at the Federal Signal LED Highlighter Minibar. This LED minibar has been out for a couple years now and very popular. Just a well-built, very bright light that has multiple different uses. So that's what we're going to look at today. Now, this one in particular we're looking at has a clear dome and it has amber LEDs. Now we'll talk about the multiple different configurations that are available in a few minutes, but just want to let you know what we're dealing with today. There are also several different mounting configurations that we're going to talk about, but this one in particular has the magnet mount suction cup combo. All right, so this is the Federal Signal LED highlighter, and it uses Federal Signal's Solaris technology. So if you look closely, you can see the LED bulbs that are kind of hanging down there. And then there is the concave or convex, whatever, chrome reflector that sort of comes down from where the LED lights are and then branches out. And so what that allows the LED light to do is when the lights emit from the bulbs, it comes down the ramp sort of and then just goes straight out to outside the light bar. It does the same thing on the corners. And then of course the same thing in the back. So kind of a real unique design. Something really I think that right now Federal Signal is the only one that's using. And if I'm not mistaken, that is patented by them. But just a very, very intense light bar, very well built, very strong polycarbonate dome. Just an attractive light bar, and again, very bright. We'll turn it on here shortly. Let me go over quickly the several of the mounting options that are available. You can get this in permanent mount. So in other words, it would have bracketry, or you could fabricate your own brackets that would allow you to mount it directly to the roof of a vehicle. Or you could use the permanent mount brackets to, mount onto something, let's say maybe a toolbox or, a different subsection of the vehicle if you didn't want to mount it directly to the roof. They also make this in a magnet mount version. And then this is the upgraded version, which gets you, this is the magnet mount suction cup version, which gets you magnets that are built inside these large suction cups. So you get two 120-pound magnets that are built inside these suction cups, and in essence what you're getting is the dual benefit of having not only the magnets working together, but also the suction cups. And there's no chance that the magnets are going to scratch your roof because they're encapsulated inside this suction cup. And then on the sides, you have the pull tabs that allow you to break the suction if you ever want to remove the light bar from your roof. And then, of course, with all mini bars that are magnet mount or magnet mount suction cup combo, you either get a 10, I think it's approximately a 10-foot cord with your on-off switch as well. Now, the way that you change the flash patterns is a little unique, and we'll show that to you here in just a second. Let me go ahead and turn it on real quick and kind of show you the light bar. Now obviously this is a close-up video, but I can tell you this is a very, very intense light. The technology that they're using, the Solaris technology, really just allows the LEDs to just amplify, and they're just so pronounced and just so bright. It's a really, really cool design. So pretty unique in its LED design. And now let's change the flash pattern. So how do you do that? Well, this particular bar uses some pretty unique technology, and it requires the use of a magnet. It can be any magnet, doesn't have to be a particular magnet, just any magnet will do. And you just wave it across the top in the specified corner. You'll notice each one of the corners has a kind of a circular hole cut out in the top of this gray area, which by the way is underneath the dome. But this one has two. And there's a spot there to receive the magnetic force, which ultimately allows you to change the flash pattern. It's very easy to do, like you just saw. Just kind of wave it over the top, and it automatically changes the flash pattern. So we'll go through a couple of the flash patterns here for you. Again, it's a very, very intense light bar. This light bar is Class 1 certified. So if that matters to you, or that's something you need for your work area or your state that you're in, this is Class 1 certified. Another great thing is that this light bar is available in a multitude of options. There you'll see steady burn. It does have steady burn if that would interest you. And what I mean by a multitude of options are, and I'll continue to go through some of the flash patterns here as we talk about it. You can get the light bar in a clear dome, which of course is what you're seeing here, or you can get it in a colored dome. So the colored domes are available in red, blue, green, amber, and white. And so are the LEDs. The LEDs are available in red, blue, clear, amber, and white. I'm sorry, red, blue, clear, amber, green. So pretty much all the relevant safety colors the domes are available in, as well as the LEDs. So in other words, if you wanted a green dome and green LEDs, you can do that, or red dome, red LEDs, clear dome, red LEDs, whatever you want to do. This is also available in a split color arrangement. So if you wanted to do, let's say, a clear dome and red blue, maybe this light bar is going on a police department golf cart, or a police department ATV, something along those lines. You can get half the light bar in red, half the light bar in blue, and a clear dome. There's kind of a rotating pattern. You kind of see it there. So 21 different flash patterns built into the light bar. Again, just simply wave the magnet and it automatically changes it for you. Then of course, when you shut the light bar off and turn it back on, it's going to automatically remember the last flash pattern that you had selected. And then if you want to change it again, simply wave your magnet over it and it'll automatically change. Same thing when you turn it off and turn it back on, it's going to automatically remember the flash pattern again. And pretty much all the LED light bars that are out now, these same options are available. This one's unique because it has the unique style of LEDs that allow it to broadcast down that chrome ramp that you see inside here. So it's pretty unique, very bright, and it's made by a very reputable company. Federal Signal has, of course, is out of Illinois, and it's been around for years and years, and they're not going anywhere. Great American company, light bars built by Americans. You get a 5-year warranty with it. If I didn't mention already, 21 different flash patterns built into the light bar. Let me talk quickly about dimensions. This is just a little over 2.5 inches tall, and it's 15 inches in length. And then in width, front to back, you're just a little over 8 inches, maybe 8.25 inches. Set some quick measurements for you. Again, very nice light bar brought to us and everybody by Federal Signal. And if you guys have any questions, definitely let me know. These are available on our website. Take careful note when you go to order and make sure you pick the correct colored dome and the correct color LED arrangement that you need for your application. Again, if you have any questions, email us. You can give us a call. Our number is 513-422-5775. And as always, thanks for watching.